These are instructions for how to create a digital portfolio. You can do this on a classroom desktop computer or on your iPad. Start off by going to Google and type Canva website portfolio. Please type in all three of those words. Don't just type in Canva. Then on the search, it's the first one, free portfolio website maker, create a portfolio. If you haven't signed into Canva before, you will need to create a free account. If you don't have one, I'm already signed in, so I see my initials up here on the corner. Once you've signed in, create a portfolio website. The first thing to do is to look at the many templates that they have. There are so many here that I would probably pause this video until you find a template to start with, and you want to find one with multiple pages. This one has 6 pages, this one has 8. We're going to add pages to this. We'll probably end up with about 20. I probably wouldn't use anyone that says you have to pay for it. Find one that has your style. So this is a great place to pause and to pick out your style of website layout. Once you do, click on it, and then at the top, if it has multiple pages, click Apply All Pages. On the right-hand side, you're going to see a template set up, and everything is completely editable. The first thing you need to do is change it to your name. Next, it does need some sort of title. It either needs to say portfolio or digital portfolio. The next thing you need is your artist statement. You can put that on the first page or the second page. I'm choosing to put it on my second page. Go back and find where you saved your artist statement and paste that here. It should be around 5 to 7 sentences, 100 to 200 words. This page can have pictures or not. I would probably choose to delete these. All I'm doing is I'm clicking on the picture and hitting delete, or trash. There should be like a little symbol to get rid of that item. Then we're going to look at the rubric real quick. I've already done my name for 10 points. I've already titled it Digital Portfolio for 10 points, and I put on my artist statement for 20 points. Now I need to go find 20 of my best photos. Here's where being organized is going to come in handy. Back on the left-hand side, click on Uploads. Click on Upload an image or video. This is where, if you are on a desktop computer, you need to click on this PC, and then you'll see your name under this location, this PC, and that's where many of your photos need to be stored. If you're on your iPad, you should have all of them in your photos library. I like to upload a whole bunch of photos at one time, so this is why I've already gone in and gotten organized first and chosen a bunch of photos that I want to include on my portfolio. I can upload them one at a time. I can do multiples. I'm just going to click on some random photos. I'm holding down, I'm on my desktop. I'm holding down the control key so I can click on multiple pictures. I'm going to open those and upload them. In the end, you need at least 20. I'm just going to start out with, I think I clicked on about 15. You can always add more. All right, so I have name. I think it's good to start off with a picture or two. I kind of like one picture on this opening page. I'm going to click and drag over the photo into that block. From here, again, it is editable. I can change the shape of this picture, the size of it, and I can also drag this around wherever I'd like to. So there's picture one. I'm not going to put a picture on my artist statement. I think mine is pretty long. It's probably going to take up quite a bit of space. You can also change the fonts on all of this, by the way. You can do different fonts. You can do different sizes. You can grab the corners of this. It's, again, completely editable. From here, I'm going to start organizing my work by subject matter. I said on the rubric that the photos should be things that you did for our class projects, but you can include some stuff that you did outside of it. It could also include photos that you did not take, but that you edited for Photoshop lessons, as long as they're labeled as edited by you and not photos by you. For the other 20 points is to organize your photos by subject or topic. And here's what I mean by that. I'm going to start off with, let's do flowers first. You can do whatever you would like. It is your digital portfolio. You can do one picture per slide, or you can do multiple pictures. And I may do, 2 or 3 pages of flowers, or I may just do one, just depends on how many I have. I'm going to get rid of all of this placeholder text, these really strange photos. And I'm going to copy and paste this on the next slide, and let's do landscapes next. And you can do whatever you would like as your portfolio in whatever order you would like to. Do I have any other landscapes? Not in that one. Here's where I would put some work that I had done in Photoshop that aren't necessarily my photographs. But let's talk about how we can label those so that it doesn't look like I took the pictures and I'm trying to pass them off pass them off as my photos. Photos I have edited, or you can call this, it may even be better to call it Photoshop work. Shop work. That implies that these are photos that you have edited. One of them that we did was the sun flare with the beach photo. I did not take that photo, but I Photoshopped it. Okay. You could put multiple pictures here. You could do multiple pages of that. And then animals and birds. I probably have some more in here somewhere. There we go. Okay. And I'm going to keep going until I have at least 20 pictures. More would be better. I probably wouldn't do more than 25 or 30, but your minimum is going to be 20 photos. Make sure that they have been resized and recropped to showcase your pictures. You can edit, move around, reshape, resize, change fonts, whatever you need to do. All right, so far, name, title, artist statement, at least 20 photos. Organize them by subject. I was going through and labeling everything. The last thing I need to do is end with my contact information. Back on this last page, most of the portfolio templates that you choose, they all end with some sort of contact information. What I want to do is I actually want to move this to another page. I'm going to duplicate this page. Okay. I don't want those pictures on there twice, so I'm probably going to put a different photo there. Probably get rid of that one. I'm going to call this page contact, which I can't spell, contact, wow, or contact me, or contact information, something where people can get in touch with me. I'll put my real address here. I'm not going to show up at your house, I promise. I'm going to put my email here. It can be school or it can be personal. I'm going to put my real phone number here. I'm not going to call you, I promise. But if somebody is interested in your photographs, this is how they would get in touch with you. This is also a great place to put things like social media, contact information, your names, all the platforms that you use. So make sure you end with a contact you section. Like you saw a little while ago, I can add pages, I can trash pages, I can add some notes, I can do lots of things here. I can even move pages up and down on the left-hand side, or you can drag these if you're on your iPad. So this is a very rough draft. It is not complete. I didn't really put my artist statement there. This needs a lot more work. I would definitely look at that grading rubric before I turn it in. The final step kind of depends on how this website is working right now. Right now, I see publish website. This is a beta version of this thing that Canva is doing right now, so it's not quite complete. Don't worry if you don't see publish website. I'm going to show you what to do in a second. If you do, though, click on publish website. When you're done, click continue. And then you have a URL right here. After you click publish, there's a choice to copy it. You would copy this, and this is what you would turn in on Schoology. Most of you, however, though, are not going to see publish website because they are working on this website right now, and that's totally fine. Someday it will be working. Instead, I want you to go to share. When you click on share, choose download, then choose PDF. It may take quite a while to download the PDF because for every slide you have here, there's going to be a separate page. Click on PDF Standard, download that, and go to your downloads either on the computer. They'll show up down here on the bottom left like mine just did. If you're on your iPad, of course, it's going to be up here on the top. Download that and turn that in on Schoology for today's grade.